Somebody get him a snack. He looks hungry.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Power of the Primes Voyager class, HUN-GURRR. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have HUN-GURRR, looking all hungry. He is Terracon HUN-GURRR Transformers. On this side of the box, we just have the symbols for all of the primes. On this side of the box, we have a nice image there of Abominus on the top, Power of the Primes on the bottom, words and things and stuff. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots and a brief bio if you want to read it, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with that same image there of HUN-GURRR, and on the back he is Amalgamous HUN-GURRR, shapeshifts to an insatiable mass of mouths and stomachs. My God! I kind of want to see that. Hooray for cards. And moving right along here, we have HUN-GURRR, the Terracon leader, and one of the Voyagers of Wave 2 of Power of the Primes. And here he is in his two-headed dragon thing mode, and it's okay. It's alright. It works. I mean, it kind of works. Kind of works. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Kind of. It kind of works. Not bad, just not great. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You can see this little sticker right here on the top of his head. We got red for the eyes. We have stickers on either side of these sections here. We got purple spikes. Got the purple spikes that go all the way down the body, as well as some purple there. And his little legs, which are actually nicely detailed, with some more of that purple. And going down the hind legs here, which are obviously going to be the robot mode arms, with the big old claws. There's the little tail, with the little spikies. And there's the underside, that's the chest plate for combined mode, which is just kind of hanging under his belly there. And yeah, now articulation-wise, the heads can move up and down. They can also move side to side. You can open and close the mouths. It can be all like bleh. So you can do all kinds of that. This section here is on a double hinge here. So you have a nice full range of movement there. You do also have rotation right there. They can move up and down, in and out. Since these are going to be the robot mode legs, it's pretty much going to be the same articulation in robot mode. And the front legs are just on a hinge. They can rotate. The hind legs can rotate on a nice ratchet. Also move in and out. You have that rotational joint there. You have that joint there. And his claws, if you unclick them, they can move down. You can move them up if you just undo all that. The tail can move up. That's more for transformation, but you can move the tail up if you want to. So there you have that. And now for comparison, here he is with the Unique Toys version of HUN-GURRR, which in my opinion I think is the best one that's out so far. And here he is with the G1 HUN-GURRR, because it's precious, hungering precious. Grr. Now as far as accessories go, you do get the combined mode feet right here, which have the ratcheted ankle joint right here, which is quite stiff on mine. Very stiff. You get two of those, and they are pretty nicely detailed. And you do also get the Terracon Enigma. So this is their Enigma of combination. You can see there's just some gold paint on there with some yellow. A little bit got splattered there. A little bit of sloppy paint on mine. Well. And of course, you can take the Enigma and you can plug it in to the combined mode foot if you want to, or you can take this and pop this on a Titan Master body. You can take a Prime Master, plug that in here, a Titan Master, you can plug that in there. You know how it all works. You can take this, plug this in Overlord's chest. You know how all this stuff works. It's the same old, but you can store this on HUN-GURRR if you wish. You can see there are posts on either side here on his hind legs. And you can just plug these on. You can say you do have guns molded onto them. So basically you can give him big old leg cannons. So you can have him displayed as such if you wish. So yeah, that is basically it for his monster mode here. Again, it kind of works. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's not great either. So anyway, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So I'm going to go into combine mode in this video before I go into robot mode, because I review mainline combiners differently than I review third-party combiners. So since I don't do a finale video for mainline combiners, there's nothing to save the combine mode for. So we're going to go into combine mode right now. And to get him into combine mode, first let me raise up a little bit so I got some room to operate. We will start off with the legs and just work our way up. So the first thing you want to do is just take the heads here and just fold them up like so. Once you do that, you just kind of bring them out a bit, and then you just want to open up this panel right here. And the combine mode head comes out, so you just bring that down like so. Then we take the legs, you rotate them at that hinge right there. Then you bring them up, and this will just tab into a notch right in there. And also you have these two tabs, which will tab into these two slots right here. So you just line all that up, which I don't have lined up. Come on, there we go. Line that up, and then tab that in right there. Same thing on the other side. Just bring that around and click that into place. Tab that into place like so, and you got that done. So we take this chest piece here and we just untab it. Comes up on a double hinge, and we'll just tab in right there like so. Then we bring up these little front legs, and you can see there are little tabs right here. They're going to go into these slots right there. So those will just tab in, like, come on, stay, you stay. Okay, fine, don't stay. See if I care. Why don't these want to stay in now? They stayed in fine any other time, but now, you know why? Because the camera's on. It's because the camera's on. That's why. Things don't want to work when the camera's on. They stayed in just fine before. Okay, fine, fight me, because the camera's on. That's the only reason this is happening, because the camera's on. But anyway. Now we're going to take the tail, bring it up, and as you fold the tail in, this bit will actually push against the centerpiece, and it will push up those spikes right there, which is pretty cool. It's a neat little trick. So once you have that done, we'll come down here. You just bring the legs down. You just extend them all the way. You see there's a tab that just goes right in there to just lock the elbow in place. Then you just rotate this around. You claw, you just unclip, and you bring all this up against the back of the leg. Bring it down, lock that. Rotate, unclick, bring that up, and last thing we're going to do is just come back here and flip up his horns, or his antenna, whatever you want to call them. And there you have the Abominus torso, and I think that looks pretty good. I dig it. I dig it. I can work with that. I can work with that. Let's just get in close here. Please don't fall. It's going to fall. You stay. You stay while I adjust. Thank you. There you go. So there's the head sculpt. That's a pretty good looking head sculpt. I can work with that. I can work with that. That looks quite nice. Some nice detail going on there. Of course, cat hair not included. Get out of here. And the chest plate looks pretty good. You got some silver in there, some red. You got some yellow in there, some blues, some more silver. Looks pretty good. I can work with that. I can work with that. So yeah. So there you have the torso mode. Another thing you can do in combine mode is you can open up this panel right here, and you can take your Terracon Enigma and plug it into Abominus's chest. And the cool thing is you can actually close this back up with the Enigma in there, so you can totally have that stored in his chest if you want to. Or if you don't want to do that, you can take a Prime Master, plug that in there, although you can't close the chest up all the way because that sticks out a little too far there for the chest panel to close back up. But you can do that if you want to. If you don't want to do that, you can take a Titan Master and plug that in there. Hi, how you doing? You can do that too, although it won't close. Let me out. Okay, sorry about that. So it's a thing. It's a thing you can do if you want. Release. Thank you. So there you have that. And of course, once all the Terracon Limbots are out, I'll combine them all and show off Abominus. But for now, all I have is a torso. But still, it actually is a very nice looking torso, in my opinion. That works. That looks good. That looks good. Yay! So now let's get down to Robot Merd. So now we pretty much just have to undo everything we just did here. So just take his little horns, fold these back down. We can untub little front legs here. Untap the chest piece, bring that back down, tab that in back there, like so. Untap the legs, untab, untab, untab. And we just raise up the tail here, so we can just bring that up and bring all of this up, pull that back in, like so. And then for the legs, just bring them down, rotate them so everything's facing forward. This little panel right here, we just take and we flip up. Then we come down here and we flip out the monster head and we completely open up the mouth to make the foot and the heel. And they have leg all done. Second pass, just like the first. Bring that up. Flip out the head, open that up. And they have the legs all done. So now with these little legs here, you just bring them down. Swing them back, bring them up, and they'll tuck in right in there. Just bring that down, back, up. And they do tuck in pretty neatly right there into the backpack. And now we will move on to the upper body. Just bring the arm down, rotate, bring down the hand, take the claw, just bring that up against the back of the forearm, and unlock the elbow joints. Down. Rotates, down, back, unlock, and then last but not least, we just open up this chest panel here, which will allow us to flip up the head, and then we're just going to close this up, and this tab will go into a slot right there to lock all that in place like so. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you have HUN-GURRR in his robot mode. And he looks pretty good. Yeah, I think he looks pretty good. So let's get in close here. Not on his belly, on his noggin. There's his noggin. Nicely done head sculpt. You got silver there for the visor, and that's the only paint there. You do have stickers on the shoulders. You have a regular Decepticon symbol sticker there, and you have one that's supposed to look like, you know, the rub sign on the G1 toy, which is kind of weird, but hey, I'll probably end up peeling that one off. But still, it's there. It's there. I got some nice details going down the body here. And of course, the dragon head feet, as is HUN-GURRR. And the back. He does have the backpack here, consisting of the combined mode chest piece. So, yeah. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint just due to the shape of his head. You don't get a whole lot of wiggly-waggly, just slight wiggly-waggly. A little bit up, a little bit down. Rotation, can do a full 360. Arms, can do a full 360 on a ratchet. Inward and outward on a ratchet. You got bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist, unless you count that joint right there, I guess, if that serves any purpose for you. Nothing at the waist, just due to the way it transforms. Legs can go forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can do more than the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have that double jointed knee, so you have nice full range of movement there. And the feet can move up, they can move down, and you do have ankle tiltage there. So you got that going on. And of course, if you want to, we can bring in the combined mode feet, and he can use these as weapons. You can just take them and plug them onto his forearms. And you got those big double-barreled blasters right there, so you can pew-pew, bang-bang, pew-pew, bang-bang, HUN-GURRR, GURR-GURR. You can do all kinds of that. All kinds of that, if you wish. So, you got that going on. And now for comparison. Here he is with Unique Toys version of HUN-GURRR. So you can see how they look together. And here he is with G1 hunger because it's precious. Hungering precious. And here he is with Titan's Return, Voyager Megs. As you can see, pretty much the same height there. So, there you go. So there you have Power of the Prime's Hunger. So let's run through all the modes here. The monster mode is alright. The robot mode is alright. The combined mode is really good. The combined mode for me is the best part of this. Combined mode looks really, really cool in my opinion. If we're going just by looks, it's not great, except for the combined mode. I think the combined mode looks great, but, you know, the robot mode and the monster mode are not really that great if we're just going by looks. But overall, though, it's a fun toy. It is very playable. And I think that combined mode is going to end up looking really, really good, I think. I hope, anyway. So, there you go. Now, I found this guy at my local Walmart, but of course, if you want Power of the Prime's toys, you can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below. You can also check out my Power of the Prime's playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Power of the Prime's Voyager class HUN-GURRR. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. Alright, Hunger. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to destroy the Autobots. Isn't that what we do all the time? Well, yeah. And don't we always fail? Well, yeah. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? What? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Think about it. No, you know what the definition of insanity is? Telling the insane guy that he's insane! That's insane! I'm not insane! You're insane! This whole system is insane! Gonna tell me I'm insane? That's insane!